What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Big Biz Podcast, episode 44, coming at you with. Y'all, we moved studios again. This time I did it for a reason I'd prefer not to say on video, but this is the new studio. I actually like it better back here. I just hope there ain't too much of an echo, because if there is, I'm going to have to fix that. But y'all, the last couple episodes have done well, except for the Shaggy video, which that surprised me still. The what's up with the Chiefs video did all right. I mean, it's got about 30 views, so I mean, it did pretty good. But y'all, what is up today? First, there's a possible hurricane coming to the Carolinas. Hurricane Imelda. But it's taking a very weird path. And I think the reason it's taking such a weird path is because if you look at it on the radar, it's not fully organized. It doesn't look like your average hurricane. But Humberto, who's coming up behind it, looks like a hurricane, but that's supposed to turn and miss us.
Thankfully. That would have been bad. The worst one that...
Because Humberto's like a Category 5 right now. But Imelda... it's taking a weird path. Like I said, it's going to come up, get close to Savannah, Georgia, and then skirt. Like, what kind of path is this hurricane wanting to take? I mean, I'm glad it's going that way away from us, but that's just weird to see a hurricane do that. But we probably still will see a lot of rain off of it. We're supposed to get a lot of rain Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We're going to see nothing but rain.
Hopefully enough to cancel school.
Probably not. If it's not like a life-endangering amount of rain, then they're probably not going to cancel school.
There could be flooding. There probably is going to be flooding.
But so yeah, y'all, that's what's been going on. Y'all, something that I wanted to talk about. It was actually Landon's idea. Y'all
came up with all the ideas this week.
I was about to say that. Landon actually came up with all the ideas for this week's video.
So when this one blows up, y'all can thank me.
Y'all, yesterday and the day before, I was sick as I don't know what. I thought that I had the 19.
And the day before that and that, he was sick then. And the day he's sick then too.
But Wednesday night, I felt a little odd going to sleep. Like my throat was a lot more scratchy. So I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning. I didn't feel terrible yet. But by the end of Thursday night, I felt absolutely horrible. And I hate being sick. There's times that I've been sick, and I hate it. So Landon's idea for this part of the video was the worst times we have been sick. Y'all, I've got a couple of them. Landon, do you have any?
Yeah, one time I got strep throat. I think it was like 2 years ago. My throat, I cannot even swallow nothing without it feeling like someone was cutting my freaking throat open.
You know,
terrible.
That is the one sickness I've never had. I've never had strep throat.
It was terrible, dude. I got a slushy because, you know, slushy are kind of soft. That crap hurt.
Yeah, strep.
I felt like I was swallowing 10 times more because I had strep throat. Never realize how much you swallow until you have a sickness, but you have to swallow when it hurts.
The couple times, one time I was sick was when I was in like middle school. He got sent home from school sick with the flu, and I got the flu after him.
I remember this.
And that absolutely sucked. The day all the way up till I went to the doctor, I slept all day. That's all you can do when you have the flu is sleep, because that's the only time you don't feel bad is when you're sleeping. But that time sucked, and one time I got food poisoning from eating chicken.
What, raw chicken?
No, I didn't eat raw chicken. Let me tell you what we did. We got this chicken from Cassie's mom, and we went to her dad's house after we left her mom's house, and we left the chicken in the back of the truck the whole time we were there. And then we decided to bring it home and cook it the next day. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know what we were thinking. We were dumb. But I ate it that night at work, and Cassie called me saying she was throwing up and going number 2 a lot. At that time, I didn't feel bad, but I eventually left because I started feeling bad. And I took Cassie to the hospital because her stomach was cramping so bad she didn't know what was wrong at first. I ended up repainting that bathroom at the hospital. It was not a pretty sight. It sucked.
I had that image of Wade when he's in DJ5. I tried, Trevor. I tried.
But that absolutely sucked.
It just kept coming and coming.
Throwing up to me is one of the worst things the human body can do.
No, you know what's worse than throwing up? The feeling before you throw up. When you know you're gonna throw up and you can't do nothing about that's a top 3 worst feeling of all time.
And every time I've ever thrown up, I know I'm about to throw up because you cannot get comfortable. No matter what position you lay in, you're going to throw up. But the night I got food poisoning, I threw up so much that by the end of the night, I had nothing left in my stomach to throw up.
I think I told this story. It was when I ate something before. Dad brought me like a 4 for 4. I ate all the 4 for 4, then threw up in the bathroom. My dad was so mad. He's like, Landon, why can't you just go to the toilet and puke in it? It was covering the floor.
I hope nobody's watching this while eating. If you are, I'm sorry. But
we were on sicknesses, then we went to throw up.
But yeah, that night that I got food poisoning, it sucked because not only was I throwing up, I also had diarrhea, and
that could have all been avoided if you didn't.
I thought I was having a wet dream that night. I wasn't having a wet dream. I was having a real life wet.
Even our Hershey Kisses dream.
But yeah, another time. So when the first time that I got the corona, it wasn't that bad the first time I had it. And some of y'all are going, first time, I've had that at least 4 times. The second time, though, beat my behind. It sucked the second time around. But, yes, so those are some of the worst times that I've ever been sick.
I've only had COVID like 2 times, and it wasn't really that bad.
But last night, I thought that I had the virus because while we were watching SmackDown last night, Landon gave me a Powerade. Well, when I first started drinking that Powerade, I could taste it. By the end of it, I couldn't taste it. But then I came home and finished off a half gallon of ice cream, and I could taste that. So, yeah, I said bump the diet yesterday because I was too sick to worry about eating healthy. We cooked chili last night. It was beautiful. Not as good as my mom's, but it was pretty good.
I heard about the day you had before at Golden Corral. You had like 6 plates.
We went to Golden Corral. All right, so Cassie, if some of y'all don't know, is my wife. She had to have a procedure done Thursday in MUSC, which is in downtown Charleston. If you're from around the South Carolina area, you know what that is. And after that, we went to Golden Corral to eat. Y'all, I ate a lot of food that day. Let me tell you what I started with. I started with a big-ass salad. I love Golden Corral salad bar. They have the best salad bar out of all restaurants. It's even better than Ruby Tuesday's salad bar. I had 1 salad. Then I went back and had another salad. And then on my first plate, I had 2 chicken legs, mashed potatoes and gravy, fried okra, and a slice of pizza. Because I was craving pizza, but I didn't eat the pizza because it was cold as ice. So I ate that. Then my second plate, I had a chicken thigh because someone done took all the chicken legs. Wonder who that could have been.
Cassie.
I basically had the same thing. I had chicken thighs, some more mashed potatoes and gravy, fried okra, and did I say mac and cheese? And more mac and cheese. Then after I ate that plate, I went and got another salad, but I didn't finish all that one. I just ate like half of it. I was literally testing the pit of my stomach.
That wasn't all.
because after I ate that, I literally felt like my stomach was going to rip open. But me being a fat ass, I had a bowl of ice cream with crushed up Oreos on it, and then before we left, I had an ice cream cone
To go.
to go. I took an ice cream cone
And
to
what
go.
else do you eat in the car?
Nothing.
You ate cotton candy in the car.
Oh yeah, me and my dad asked him to get us a bag of cotton candy. Well, get him a bag of cotton candy, but me and him shared it. And then later that night, me and Cassie ordered pizza.
How was you still hungry? There ain't no way you were still hungry.
I wasn't, but Cassie was hungry, and it was unfair that she got food and I didn't. Which I could have just ate some of hers because she didn't eat all of her wings that she got.
How much of the pizza did you eat?
All of it.
You ate all 8 slices?
It was a small personal pizza.
Oh.
Well, actually, I ate 5. I gave a slice to Cassie. No, I ate 6. I gave a slice to Cassie, and I gave a slice to my dogs. I split it between my dogs. It was pineapple and ham. Yes, pineapple belongs on pizza. If you don't agree, oh well. Man, do you agree pineapple belongs on pizza?
Man, I guess so. It's alright. I'm not gonna... I want to eat it often. The only time I'd probably ever eat that is at CC's, where you can all you can eat buffet.
I want to go to CC's my next cheat day.
There's no way I would just order it as my pizza I would be getting.
But with that being said, y'all, Landon wanted to test my knowledge from my time in Spanish. Because I took Spanish 1 and 2.
Before the Spanish test, we gotta do story time.
Oh yeah, story time. You got a story? Because I don't.
Alright, I'm gonna tell a story about when I about broke my arm playing basketball with Cameron. So, me and my cousin, I was probably 7, he was probably 10. We were with our 2 other cousins of my uncles, which they're basically cousins-in-laws. They're not really cousins and blood related, but yeah, we were playing basketball and I was going up for a shot, and I think Cameron pushed me over, and I fell on my arm wrong, and it hurt so bad I started running. You know how when you get hurt you start running for some reason? I started doing that.
You're trying to run off the pain.
But I thought I broke my arm.
Talking about times we got hurt. Gonna tell you about the time I slipped and fell on our porch. Well, actually, we've had 3 porches on this trailer. The one we have out there now just got built this past Christmas. But at one point, our dryer was not working at the time. We didn't know what was wrong with it. So we would have to take our clothes next door to get them dry because my aunt and them live right back this way. And so one day I got tasked with taking the clothes over there, and I was wearing these Crocs. Bad idea because it was raining that day. Well, I got about to the 3rd steps, and I had the real life when your legs don't work like that happened, and I fell straight on my back. It knocked the air out of me. That's one of the worst feelings that can happen when you're falling and get the air knocked out of you because
you gotta take a minute for
because not only can you not breathe, but you're also in pain. So you can't breathe because it hurts to breathe. So eventually I caught my breath. I got myself up. I went inside. Mama said, "What happened to the clothes?" I said, "Oh, they're on the ground out there. I just fell." And I come in here. I sat down. Said, "I'm not taking them over there."
What'd she do when you said you fell?
She said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I think so." And she said, "Let me see." I was all red on my back, and she said, "Oh, you'll just bruise up." And she went out there to start picking up the clothes. And she eventually took them over there. But y'all, that night I was so sore I could hardly go to sleep. I was sore all over. That absolutely sucked. But so yeah, I need to stop wearing Crocs. I mean, I haven't slipped and fell on Crocs in a while.
That's definitely gonna happen now, Benjamin.
Knock on wood. Because I've learned, if I go over an area that's slick, I kind of walk like a baby. I just take baby steps.
The guys.
But sometimes I still do slip, but I catch myself.
There's an earthquake about 10:30 at night. You know why?
But yes, so that's story time. Let's get on into this Spanish test.
So I'm gonna give you 5 words from Spanish, and you gotta tell me what they translate into English. Okay? So we're gonna start off with the easy one. Gracias.
Thank you. Or thanks.
Yes. Alright. Second one. Sí.
See, I know this one, yes.
Alright, 2 out of 2. Estoy bien.
Estoy bien. I know this one. Estoy bien. Estoy bien. Estoy bien. Estoy bien. Estoy bien. Estoy bien. I swear I know what this means. Can I get a hint?
It'd be like if a teacher asked you how you're doing.
Fine, thank you.
No, I'm good.
Estoy bien. I'm
2
not
out of 3.
estoy bien.
Alright. Tardes.
Tardis?
Yeah.
Tardy? Tardis.
It's a time of the day. I might be mispronouncing.
Tardis. Afternoon?
Yes.
I just guessed, y'all. That was a total guess.
Alright, final one. De nada.
Thank you. That means no. De nada means you're welcome. Means you're welcome. So I got 4 out of 5. I paid somewhat attention in Spanish, and a lot of those were easy, very easy.
Speaking of school, I'm gonna give you a couple events that happened during high school, and you gotta tell me about the experience. Your first day of 9th grade.
My first day of high school, I was confused, nervous, and excited all at the same time. My first day, I actually think I got lost on my first day going to one of my classes.
Why, they go to the open house?
Yeah, but they don't give you a tour of the school.
Yeah, but you should know how to get to the classes at least.
But yeah, my first day of 9th grade was very good. I found my group of friends, met all the teachers, and got sat down and found out what teachers I was going to like and what teachers I probably wouldn't like. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Alright. Your last day of 9th grade.
I don't know how I passed.
I
did terrible in my freshman year of high school. Thankfully, that year they dropped the passing grade to 60 because I passed one of my grades was like a 61. And I think that was one of my science classes because that class was freaking terrible. Mr. Yates, I doubt he still teaches, but that man was mean.
Mr. Yates, you don't mean that. Alright, how about the first ever football game you went to?
First ever football game I went to was in like middle school.
Well, when you were a high school student.
It kind of hit different. No, because those are the years of your life where you're transforming between a boy and into a man, or you're supposed to. I think I did it wrong. I think I did that wrong.
Then still a boy.
But it kind of hit different knowing that after 4, I mean, I can still go to the high school football games. It's just, it hits different when you're a student than an adult just going. Because, I mean, you, as a student, you know that you're literally right across from the place you hate going to, but yet you love being at the football games. To be honest with you, I never actually went to the football games to watch football. I went out to scout the good-looking girls at the game.
You were a freshman hunter, Benjamin. You weirdo. He's a freshman hunter. This dude was in 12th grade looking for the freshman. That was 2020, though.
But
social distancing with the freshmen.
Because at that time I didn't have a girlfriend, so I was kind of lonely. But I was too shy, so even if I seen a girl that I thought was cute, I probably wouldn't have talked to her. The only reason me and Cassie met and I wasn't too nervous to talk to her is because it was through text. I can text a girl all day, but I cannot talk face to face with one, which I know is odd, but that's just how I am.
Ben has no riz.
I'm not like Bobby Riz on TikTok.
Bobby Riz, it pays these people to say no. Everybody wants the Bobby Riz. But anyways, your first homecoming.
My first homecoming was actually pretty cool. I can't quite remember it because that was like 10 years ago. But so I can't say much about that, but it was cool.
All right. Your first day of senior year.
My first day of senior year was good and sad at the same time because I knew that it was going to be my last time. It was my last first day of school, and that kind of hits different when throughout school you hate school, but deep down you love going to school. You love getting to see all your friends. You love some of the teachers you have.
So you miss the memories, not
not
the work.
See, me, I wasn't very popular in school, so I had one group of friends that I talk to none of now because they're all busy. They got their own lives now. But I remember the first day of my senior year was when I lost weight the first time. The summer before my senior year, I lost weight. Before we went back to school, I had lost about 50 pounds. And I remember I went and stood. Me and my friends had a weird circle that we stood in the mornings to talk to each other, and I literally stood by my friend Austin, who at that time had been my friend for like 6 years, and I was standing there for a good 20 minutes before he recognized who I was.
And why you didn't talk to him? Why?
Because I wanted to see if he would notice me. Because before we left, I was still a fat ass. So going back, I wasn't a fat ass anymore.
You didn't talk to him over the summer?
Hardly. Back then I didn't have his phone number. I didn't have him on Snapchat.
Your graduation day.
My graduation day was terrible.
Before you went out and grabbed your thing.
I was nervous.
What if you fell?
I was nervous because, one, why put kids in the dead of summer or in the middle of the football field with the sun beating down on them? I looked like a crackhead about to go rob someone because of how hot I was. But y'all, I graduated in 2020, the year of the COVIDs, and our graduation was a little bit different. We didn't get to do some of the things that other kids in their graduation got to do. We didn't get to throw our caps up, and the only reason why is because Mr. Cannon, you remember him? Oh yeah, he was gone before you got there. Mr. Cannon, the principal, used to be principal, thought that if someone looked up, he thought that somehow the corner of someone's head would hit somebody in the eye. So we threw up flowers instead, which wasn't as fun. It didn't hit like it should have. But we all had to wear masks. We were all sitting 6 feet apart. Literally, if I was here, the other student was to the wall over there from me. And my last name begins with the letter T, so you know how fucking long I had to wait to go up to get my damn... I had to wait at least 30 minutes sitting in the sun. I'm sitting like... Anytime now. They finally called me up. At that point, all the parents were tired of screaming. No one yelled when they called my name. But my graduation was good. It was after my graduation where my day kind of went south, but I'm not going to get into that.
All right. So, my final question. Looking back on high school, what is one thing you miss? Just one thing.
My friends. I literally have no friends now. All of them are, like I said, busy doing their own thing. I don't talk to any of them. I don't know how any of them are doing. And I don't even ever see any of the people that I went to high school. And every now and then I will, but not often. I miss some of the very odd conversations we used to have. And we were all dumbasses, so a lot of our conversations were dumb. They were about dumb stuff. Like one time we were talking about what would happen if we owned a solid gold truck. I don't know how the conversation started, but it started, and that's what we talked about. But that's what I miss, and I miss some of the teachers, but some of the teachers don't teach anymore.
Yeah. But for our final topic today, we're going to rank our top 5 desserts of all time. It can be anything. Any type of cookie, any kind of cake, any kind of brownie, any kind of anything, any kind of candy. Your top 5 desserts.
All right, number 5, chocolate chip cookies.
That's also my top. That's also my 5.
Solid choice for a dessert, but it's not nowhere near the top.
I love the double chocolate cookie.
And number 4, pudding in a cloud. Now, some of y'all don't know what that is. It's just chocolate pudding and whipped cream mixed together. Number 3, blueberry pie.
Bro. Pie is disgusting. I don't like any type of pie.
Number 2, peach cobbler. Y'all, if you live in the South, you have had a good peach cobbler in your lifetime. Trust me. It's the bomb. Number 1, banana pudding. Banana pudding is the single greatest dessert of all time. I don't care what anyone says. It is the greatest dessert food of all time.
Alright. I'm actually going to change my 5 to macadamia nut cookies.
Don't let Cassie hear you say that. That's Cassie's favorite cookie.
That's my favorite cookie as well. Love those cookies.
I thought you like oatmeal raisin cookies.
I mean, I want to say they're my favorite. I do like them.
Y'all, before Landon continues, one time a couple years ago, Landon had some iced oatmeal cookies, and I took the icing off of one and I replaced it with mayo. You remember that?
Did I eat it?
Yes.
I remember.
You got mad.
Remember when you pushed my hand into the ketchup?
Yeah, I actually have that video on TikTok. I'll put it in right here. You can feel me. Bro. Yeah, Landon was not happy. He was not a happy camper that day. I don't know why I did it. I had seen it going around on TikTok at the time, so that's why I tried it. But continue on your top 5.
Alright, my number 4.
It should not be this hard. Why are we both rubbing our hands together?
Number 4. Can't think of one.
Bruh, cake.
Number 4.
Ice cream.
Number 4, I do cookies and cream ice cream. I love cookies and cream ice cream.
Yep.
Or Oreo ice cream. It's the same thing.
I love cookies and cream. I love all the brands because they all taste the same.
No, they do not, bro. We already got through this, buddy. Alright, number 3. I'm going to go with my favorite candy of all time. Caramel M&M's.
Solid choice, solid choice.
I love caramel. I love M&M's. When you mesh them together.
Do they even make those anymore? Because I cannot find them anytime I go to the store.
Yeah, they're just not very common.
Well, I'm not actually looking for them, but
I think they only sell them at the big stores like a Food Lion and Walmart. My number 2. Number 2. Banana pudding.
Is your brain like disconnected? Are you having trouble thinking?
There's just so many freaking good options, Benjamin. I'll go banana pudding. I love banana pudding. Any Southern that don't like banana pudding just needs to.
Hasn't had it made right.
And then number 1, brownies. Any type of brownie. Brownie is the goat of all goats in dessert.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. But
no, it's not.
Brownies are the best.
No, it's not.
We have
brownies. Brownies is probably the most mid choice for a dessert. Why the frick would you say that stuff?
Apologize to him, and then we can be okay. Sorry you guys had to see that. This dude just said the dumbest thing I've ever heard him say. He said a lot of dumb stuff in his life.
Well, they are.
No, they're not, bro.
Alright, so if someone came up to you and offered you peach cobbler.
Yes, I hate peach cobbler.
We're even now. But no, brownies is not a solid choice for dessert.
Yes, it is, dude.
I would pick several things over brownies.
They're ooey and gooey. And gooey. Gooey.
They're ooey and goofy. Is that what you said?
No, I said gooky.
Okay, but no, that is probably the most mid thing you could choose.
Bro, no, it's not, bro.
The
most mid thing ever is any type of pie. Pie is nasty. Any type of pie, pumpkin pie, apple pie, peach pie, cranberry pie, yo mama's pie.
Have you ever seen cranberry pie?
No.
Then why'd you say it?
Because it's probably a thing.
I hope your audio is not terrible right now.
Why?
Because you got that like super close to your mouth. That's gonna suck in editing. I'm trying to fix that. Y'all, if you agree with Landon, I'm sorry, but brownies are not that great of a choice for a dessert. A lot of the times, especially if they're homemade brownies, they're dry. That's why they're a terrible choice for a dessert. Because a lot of them are dry. Especially homemade brownies are dry. See, anytime I have brownies, I have to have a glass of milk with them so I don't choke. So, mid-choice for a dessert.
Alright, guys. That is going to be the end of episode 44 of the podcast. Drop that like button. Or, drop that like button. Alright, Benjamin. Wake up. It's your time to shine. I can't do the outro by myself. Sorry, guys. Things got a little messy off camera here.
Alright, y'all. That's going to be it for the episode 44 of the Big Biz Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and like. Trying to hit 200 before the end of the year. And don't worry about what happened off camera. And yeah, we will see y'all in episode 45.